Hey family, welcome back to the channel Celebrity Scandalust. You guys, we have to talk about Joy Reid recently went in on Stephen A. Smith, but before we do, please hit that like button. Now let's get into this mess. Stephen A. Smith decided to weigh in on Joy Reid's departure from MSNBC, throwing around ratings talk like it was a mic drop moment, right? But Joy Reid wasn't having it. And now it's a little late, but she's clapping back in a way that's calm, calculated, and honestly necessary. So let's get into it. So if you missed it, Stephen A. Smith had addressed Joy Reid's exit from MSNBC on his YouTube show earlier this year around the time she was let go. He was pointing to her ratings and saying that numbers were a big part of the reason she was let go. Now Stephen A. Smith, no stranger to loud opinions, that's literally his brand. He's a loudmouth. But the issue here isn't that he commented, it's how he commented and who he was talking about. And to be honest, his brand is known for bashing black folks. Kwame Brown has consistently called him out on his yes a boss behavior, okay? Because Joy Reid isn't just another cable host, she's been one of the most visible black women in political media, often tackling race, power, and accountability head on, topics that, already make people uncomfortable. Joy Reid addressed Stephen A. Smith's comments while appearing on Cari Champion's podcast, Naked Sports, and instead of yelling or going viral with insults, she just broke it down and did something a little smarter. So essentially, she said, before you talk about my ratings, maybe take a closer look at your own. So let's listen to her break it down.
What did he say about your show? And then you had to respond.
He said I got fired for ratings. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. You got $100 million for a show with half my ratings at my worst. I had to literally Google his numbers. I'm like, how many people listen to the show? Is that like 4 million people? Oh, wait, it's like, what, 500,000 people? Dude, that's like average CNN. That's not that high. They're paying you not for your numbers, my friend. They're paying you because you are willing to say the nasty things about black people that they want to say. You're willing to take their denigration of black women and put it in the mouth of a Negro. And because you're willing to put the denigration of black women in particular into a Negro's mouth, you now think that, oh, I must be a freaking political genius. But just be clear, you're not being paid for your numbers. You're being paid for what you're willing to do to us for white people's entertainment. And as long as you cool with that, bruh, keep being you. But don't come for my friends. Don't come for people that I know their value and try to devalue them in front of all the black women who can see and hear you, because we know what you're doing.
And this is where I fully support Joy Reid. So she's basically countering what he's saying by showing his stats. Bruh, your numbers ain't knocking it out of the ballpark either. She reminded him that it's not necessarily your pristine commentary. It's just that you can be used to denigrate black folks that look like you, which we've known he's done for years. There's a difference between commentary and commentary with accountability. Stephen A. Smith thrives in sports media for sure, a space built on hot takes and theatrics, but political media plays by a different set of rules. Joy Reid wasn't running a debate show for clicks. She was hosting conversations about democracy, race, and policy. Those topics don't always pull viral numbers because they're sensitive, but they do matter. Reducing her exit to ratings alone ignores like a bigger picture, Stephen A. Smith, and frankly, it minimizes her impact. So I want to know what y'all think. Was Stephen A. Smith just giving his opinion, or do you think Joy Reid had every right to check him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.